Hello everybody, it's me, Scryptar, the guy in the rain, and this is Sky Factory 4, episode 3. It's nighttime, and it's raining, no clouds. Yup, that's just how it is, that's how it is for us. So what are we gonna do today? Last time we went to the nether, right? We're gonna go back there, but I do think we need to have some more protection. Always have your protection, guys. Always have protection. So we might look into some more weapons and we might look into some more armor. Well, more armor is good to say because we don't have any at all and the only weapon we have is this thing. It is made of stone now instead of wood, but that's the only difference. It's not that great. So let's have a look around and see what we can do today. I think we're going to take a break from doing any more sapling progression. And yeah, we're going to go back to the nether. For that, we have upgraded our Tinker's stuff over here. We have one more station, which is the Armor Forge and the Tool Forge. So the Tool Station is upgradable. Let's have a look here. Tool Station, where is it? Right here. That's the first one you make, right? And this can be upgraded using all kinds of materials. In our case, just iron blocks and some seared bricks, and you can make a Tool Forge. You can also make an Armor Forge, as you have seen. I'm full. Where is it? Right here. Hiding. Which is an armor station and then the same recipe. And that, yeah, it's pretty much the same, right? Alright. So that is an add-on. As you can see, that's Construct's Armory, an add-on to Tinker's Construct. We're going to look into that a little bit. We did do something off cam. It's like this. Yep. So we do not have an ingot mold or an ingot cast yet. So we can't really do ingots. But what we've done is we attached a hopper here, put a cabinet up there, so what we can do is we can put the iron ember in there, and then it gets melted in here, don't have anything right now, and then we just pour it out as blocks, so 1 ember makes 2 ingots, so if we put 9 ember in there, we have 18 ingots or 2 blocks. Yeah, it works quite nicely, so we do have some iron, which is quite good. We also want to get into some hoppers, so we can do some hopping bonsais over there. But the first thing I think we're going to do is we need 1 more sapling. Yep, there's always 1 more sapling. I mean, look at this. It's all empty. What we're going to get to is redstone. Hopefully. Let's have a look at that. Red sap. Right there. It is obviously a quest, or part of the progression. We need a coal sapling, we need some iron resin, some petrified resin, and some red. Also, this stuff is actually quite nice. 1 bottle of dyed water and 1 glass bottle makes red dyed water. And you can use that instead of the poppy to give you, a red color. The thing is, you put 1 poppy into a whole bucket, 4 bottles of water to make nothing. To make red dyed water, 4 bottles. So instead of coloring 1 piece, 1 rose red in water can color 4 pieces because you get 4 bottles out of it. Once you have bottles. And we're not going to worry about that. I mean, poppies are for free, right? It's just some bone meal. So let's get into that. Petrified resin, coal sapling, iron resin. Okay, do we still have iron resin? Oh, we do. Some. 2 of that. Coal sapling. Ooh, 1. It didn't do much here. And petrified resin, was it? Gimme! Scrolling! Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then we need some rose red. Do we still have some? Or do I have to go and bone meal the grass? Oh, look at us. Prepared. Yup. Let's do that. You, that, thank you. Why are we going to do that? Yeah, it's electric, as you can see. No, it's basically part of what we're going to do a little bit later. When we upgrade our tools and weapons, we're going to get into that pretty much straight away. So, that is growing. I do think we need some hoppers to get that to auto-feed the stuff we're going to do. Let's take that. That might be a bit much, but then again, we need a bunch of them. Do we still have... No, we don't have chests. Well, we'll make chests. Let's make all the chests. Also don't have anything in here. We have some obsidian in here, which we're going to use. Let's do that. For now, 20 chests. Can we make 20 hoppers? Hoppers is 5 ingots. That's over 100. So yeah, we should be able to. Let's see. Hop, hop, hop. And that. 20 hoppers. Lovely. Hop to it. Yes, please do. Please do all the hopping. Lovely. Right, so let's do what we came here to do and upgrade our stuff real quick. I think we're going to start over here. You're grown. Lovely. Come here. And then what you do is you do this. Get all your stuff back. Then you do this and this. Get your hopping bonsai. Where did my dirt go? Or the mulch? There. Okay. Click that on there. Put that back in. Put you back in. And you can have this back. Don't need that right now. Thank you. And now, this will grow as before, but when it's grown, it will start a new cycle, and whatever it produced, instead of us having to right-click on this like that, it will just go into the cabinet. Come on, let me show it off. I can break this, because iron is definitely the next thing we're going to do. And as you can see, it's done. It starts growing again. And yeah, we do have some wood and we do have some leaves in here. That's lovely. So now we have to sort out all the wood. So far I've been collecting that over there at the oak tree. Yeah, well, okay. How do you color the bonsais, Scryptar? Tell us. That's pretty easy. You just take a piece of color, so bone meal, poppy, and you just have it in your hand and right-click. It doesn't even consume the dye. That is absolutely lovely. So that is something you can do, and that's something I am going to do. Maybe even I work on a color code here, like have these on black for the standard resources, and then all the sky orchard saplings I'm going to have on red, and all the special ones like, I don't know, chorus fruit and slime I might have on white, or I don't know yet. For now I just leave them like this so I can see which one is the hopping and which one is the standard bonsai. So let me go through here and do the others, and I'll meet you right back. You know what? Let's make a lapis sapling real quick while we're at it. Pulling out some glass. So this is sand amber. Smelted in here. 1 sand amber gives you 1 glass block when you put it in the casting basin. And we should have that now. There's 1. It's clear glass from Tinker's Construct. Let's see if that actually works. Let's see if we can do this. Is that mix a batch? Can I do something like this and then that? No, that would be too easy, right? Can I do this? Kind of. Ooh, that takes a moment. Alright. Let's have a look over here then. We do need some more material anyway to make a lapis sapling, so let's do that. So I did do the newly colored hoppers. Like there's the white ones over here, which is the standard resources, oak, dark oak, acacia, apple. And then there's the black ones, which are the sky orchard things, right? And just from doing this, which is really just 3.5 minutes, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So we're going to take that. Actually, we're not. We're just going to leave it in here. What am I doing? I did this for a reason, right? And I think we can just do this. Yes. There you go. First block of redstone. Good. Nice, right? See, that's how you get that done. That is obviously part of the quest. Like, there it is. Lapis is the next one. And then we get into slime, which is also quite nice. Iron we have. Not a helmet, really? Craft an iron bucket? Yeah, some stage we're going to do that. It's not necessary right now, and we do need the iron. I don't know if we have that much available to us right now. So, let's sample it. That's awesome. Blue Man Group. Lapis. Lapis sapling. Is clay, bone, dark oak. This is the moment where I'm happy that I actually put signs on it. Clay. That. And dark oak. Gimme. Oh, we have exactly 1. Yeah, never really harvested that one. These 2 we just got from this sitting here in this hopping bonsai. Absolutely good. Now we just need that glass bottle, right? It seems like that has smelted. So let's do this. And hope it works. Otherwise we need to get more sand. How do we get more sand? I forgot already. It's something like this. Yes. Easy. Don't know why we would do sand hammer. Okay, let's take that one and see if we get lucky here. This is block glass in the ore dictionary, as you can see, so it should work, but it doesn't. Lovely. It's still cool block because it doesn't have a texture on it, so it's nice to have. Let's pull that out. No need to have that stuck in the tank. And let's grab some more sand. This That. Are we gonna do anything else with it? Probably not. Let's grab this much. Right. Water bottle. Finally, maybe. Let's hope. Haven't given up hope yet. You never know. Taking too long. Need to optimize. Need to make this more German. As Scott would say, probably. Come on. There you go. Come on. Thank you. Let's try this again. 3 freaking glass bottles. Let's do that. And then let's go in here and make a Dilapilis Sapelin. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put the glass bottles probably in here for now. Because I don't know where else to put them. And then let's have that grow. We need that for later. Once we have our tools. Where is Lapis even? Did I forget the Lapis? Cobalt, Ardite, Manro, Bacon Donut. So we have all these weird things. Oh, right here. But we don't have the Lapis. Let's upgrade this one. Don't. Also, what you still want to do, there is a quest for this. As you can see, hopper, just backwards, right? And you can turn it back. So there's really nothing lost there. Quite nice. Let's do this. Got that one. I didn't bring the color with me, but what can you do? I'm just gonna do it later. You keep, get going. Get cracking. Do all the things. In the meantime, we're gonna go and start working on our armor. So I did do all of this obsidian on purpose, as you might think. I'm gonna put that in here so I have easy access. I did do all of that iron on purpose. I don't need any of this right now, and for some reason that didn't go in there. It's lovely. What else do we need? I do want to make some Tinker's tools and some Tinker's armor. So let's have a look at that first. There is a book you can make, which is Materials and You. And if you look at this, it is just a book and a blank pattern. And looking into that, you can see there are different tool materials, bowl materials, modifiers, and then you have to smelt, and you have tools, and yeah, so tool materials. Let's have a look at that. Different materials give you different attributes, parameters for your things. So this shows what you can do. It shows the station it needs to be built in. Some of this is a smeltery thing, as you can see here. Ingots, obviously, you won't be able to do that on a wooden crafting bench for some reason. And it shows you what tools you can make with it, like the fry pan. Sure, why not? But also a cleaver, a broadsword, and stuff like that. So the head, the handle, and the extra is always the combination you have to go for. Obviously, the extra for a steel leaf shuriken is different than the extra for a broadsword is different than the extra for a pickaxe. But they all do have a handle. Well, this actually kind of doesn't. Bad example. But you look at the others, you see they have a handle. You see they have a blade or a head. And they do have an extra like the guard over here. And then there's a binding on top here and stuff like that. The head defines the mining level, the mining speed, or the attack, depending on if it's a weapon or a tool, right? The material defines the modifiers you get. So this is steel leaf from the Twilight Forest, and this weapon or tool will be speedy in the Twilight Forest. Sure, will repair itself if you have steel leaves in your hotbar. I don't know if it consumes them, but you need to have them there. Yeah, look man, no moss. Yeah, moss is another modifier. We get to that later. Handle mainly tells you how the modifier is changed. As it says here, the tool durability. The total durability of the tool will be multiplied by this. So if you have a durability of 180 times 0.8 to get the total durability, there's also a little bit on here, right? But that's the basic math behind it. And it also gives you durability. So you have to take all of these, that's 380 times 0.8 is, I don't know, 340 or something. Yeah, that's how that works. You can mix and match, so you can have a steel leaf hat, and you can have or Naga scale hat, because it doesn't do anything else, and a steel leaf handle, and you can have a knightly extra, or whatever you want. They all have different modifiers, depending on, as you can see here, depending on if they are on the main piece, on the head, or on the extra and the handle. And going through here, there's quite a few, there's interesting ones, like Cactus, which gives you prickly. What do you say from these thorns? Or spiky. Blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. 200% cooler with spikes. Yes. They have different mining speeds, different mining levels, different attacks. Some of them are quite insane. Some of them are quite weird. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of those. There's another book here, Materials in View Armory Addendum, which is made by using the book we just had in our hand and putting another blank pattern on it. And that is basically the same. Just for armory. You know, materials. You can see the pattern, right? Yeah. So I have already had a look, and I'm going to go for an obsidian, bone, and iron combination here. I'm going to show you why once we get there. So what do we need to make this happen? If you look in here, and you want a helmet, you need this piece, this piece, and this piece. As you can see, that's the helmet core, is that one. Armor plates is that one, and the armor trim is that one. Now looking at the other pieces, it's all the same except for the core. So we need 4 sets of these, 4 sets of these, and then 1 each for these. Alright. Over here, depends on the tool, obviously. So what I probably want to have is that, which is a broadsword. That needs 2 tough tool rods. 1, 2. A large sword blade, which is that one. And a large plate, which is that one. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at that and see if we can do that. So what is the main thing here? It's probably that. That is the extra, and that is the handle. I'd say. Or maybe that is the handle and these 2 are the extra, and that is the hat. That would make sense, right? Sort of, the way this is designed. Head, extra, handle. Doesn't always work. It's a little bit of a try and error. Let me just put it this way. Definitely is. Right, so we do need that. I do want a bow. I don't know if I want a short bow or a long bow, though. And I haven't checked what would be good for a bow, because for a bow, you also want arrows. Yeah, arrows are the ammo used for Tinker's bows. We might just go with the regular bow for now. Probably. Okay, let's get cracking on the pieces. So let's start with the armor, I'd say. We go over here to our stencil table and we say we need this part, which is the helmet. We need this part, which is the chest, the legs, and the feet. And we can actually put that in here. That's quite nice. We also need that done. Put that in here. And we need that done. Right? Cool. That's this chest. And this over here is the part builder where we piece together the parts that we are going to make. And that is accessing this chest as well, which is quite nice right here. So we can go and say, okay, we need these 2 and we need that. What do I want to have for what? I think for the plate, it's that one. I want to use bone. And for the trim, I want to use iron. Can I do iron actually? Or do I have to do that somewhere else? Material value 34 iron. Yeah, that is true. And as you can see, nothing is happening over here, no matter where I put that. That's because this actually would need to be cast. Alright. I guess we're going to do that. I have to prepare that a little bit. But that shouldn't be a big deal. In that case, we're going to start with the core. Let's take this one. And we want that. And that should be going in here, right? Yes. See? Gives us an obsidian helmet core. Now we're going to exchange that and use this. And we're going to exchange that and use this. And we do this. And you can see a pattern emerging here, right? Didn't want to, but I guess God wants some as well. So I'm just going to have that here. It's just obsidian. You see, we used a bunch. But then again, we get armor for it. It's quite cool. Now, we do need bone. Bone we should be able to make. I mean, we have that freaking sapling, right? Bone block. Right there. So, let's go and do that real quick. I'm gonna go and craft up a bunch more things, and I'll meet you right back once we get to piecing those together. Right then, here's what we're gonna do. I have made parts, a lot of parts. We need this, and we need this in a second. So I have decided to make a cleaver, and I have decided to make a hammer, which is basically a pick, just better. This is the best way to describe that. And I've studied the parts, and I've decided what to make here. So we're going to go with this. That is going to be this tool rod, a cactus hammerhead, a paper large plate, and a wooden large plate. And that will give us fractured, your dual damage is increased. Prickly, nobody's safe from those thorns. That's, yeah, well, it has quite a bit durability, that's why I took Cactus. Writable gives us more modifiers, we'll get to that in a minute. And ecological, that's the wood. I mean, you can see by the color here, that's the same color as the two parts. It repairs over time, so there's that. And then we're gonna go and do, not you, the Cleaver. Which is all of this. And yes, they do stack, which is weird. There you go, Cactus Paper Cleaver. Nice attack, nice modifiers. We have Beheading on here because it's a Cleaver. You get that for free. Beheading 2, 10% chance to get enemy's head on a kill. Writable, that's the paper again, gives us one more modifier. Prickly, yes, we do definitely want that on a weapon. And Fractured, damage increase. Sure, why not? Here we go. Looks weird. I like it. Yes. Okay, now for this part. If we want to go and make a helmet, we can do this. And we can do this, right? We're still missing that. I could just put these in there and be done with it and have that. It's just I don't like what I get here. I'm missing, you know, we're missing out on the trait because these two have the same trait. They have that, where is it? Hold shift, hold control. It's this skeletal. See? If I take that away, well, you can't see anything because it's not complete yet, but if I take that away, this modifier will stay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that here. We're going to put some clay in here. I want all the clay in there? Yeah, probably. Let's do that. So 2 pieces of clay are needed per one of these operations that we're going to do. We have 4 of these pieces, so we need 8 clay in total, right? So this is smelting up, because 1 clay is basically 1 ingot worth, and we need 2 ingots per. You can make these molds, these casts, and you can either have them gold or aluminum brass for the non-Americans, and, well, clay. The clay problem is that a clay cast gets consumed upon use. And to make a cast, well, you need that material in that the cast is made of, so gold or clay, and you need some kind of template. And for this, you can use bone, you can use wood, you can use stone, doesn't matter. This will be annihilated now. We're going to put the molten clay on there. 2 ingots, we put 3 balls in there, there's still 1 remaining, and the hopper did the rest. Now, as you can see, what is it, trim? Yeah, the trim is gone, and we have the cast in here now. We should be able to just right-click that and take it out, put another one in, and we could start the process. There's 1 block of molten clay in there, wow. Oh yeah, well, clay is only 4 per block and not 9. I kind of got scared there for a second. Okay, take that out, put that there, get cracking. Should be enough for 1 more. And then as soon as those 2 balls are molten, we can do the last one. Come on. There you go, do that. And we're going to go and put our iron in here. Now we're going to melt up some iron. Same amount. And as soon as that's done, we're going to pour that in here. That will consume the clay cast we just made, but it will give us the iron armor trim, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to wait for the first one here. And then we can put the first piece together, which is the helmet, because we already started that. Lovely. So look at these. Big hammer. You can vein mine with this, but by default, it should do a bigger area. If it doesn't, then it's either because you have the wrong materials, or you're looking at the wrong thing. Like wood might not do anything here. Otherwise, it should show a 3x3. Might not necessarily be by default. This is when you hold control, it shows you all the stats. When you hold shift, it gives you the, well, the short breakdown. But it does have modifiers, and we can work on that. You're looking good. Let's put that in there. We'll wait for it to harden. It goes quite fast. It's iron. And that hopper took care of that. It should be in here now. Lovely. So we're going to put the next one in there, and you can start the process, even though that's only 1 ingot, and we need 2. Oh, that was actually 3 already. So you can start this. And this will stop somewhere in the middle. No, that's already molten. Dang it, can't even show you what I wanted to show you. If you can only pour 1 ingot in there, well, then you can only pour 1 ingot in there. You can wait until you have enough in the tank. This won't go away, and then you can pour the rest in there. So, did we only need 1 for that? It looks like a trim only needs 1 ingot. Because there's 2 left in here, and there's 2 more. We put 8 in there, that's 4. Okay. I can put 5 more in there and then we can pour out another block. Let's do that real quick, so we don't waste that. Yeah, have fun. Well, now we can do all of these things. Lovely. Click on that, do this. We can probably also put these all already in there. There's the helmet. Then we want this. Also shows you what that looks like. It's pretty awesome, actually. This. Come on. Oh, right. Well, should select the right thing first. And this. More like a Chinese samurai thing. Sort of. Hi. I can't see you, but you can see me. That's good. Like my skirt? Skirt vanishes when I crouch. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Lovely. Okay, but now we do have some armor, as you can see, which is quite good. Modifiers 3, that's not too bad. Modifiers 4, because we have the paper on here, that's also not too bad. So what do we want on modifiers? For the armor, those are the ones up here, the Construct Armory modifiers. You can have invisible ink, for which you need an ender pearl and lapis and a glass bottle and some glass, any glass. And that just, it's cosmetic. It makes your armor not show on your character. Could be quite cool. Oh, we have bubbles. Resistance. Well, resistance gives you resistance. Well, what more is there to say? There's fire resistance, there's projectile resistance, there's blast resistance. Makes sense, right? There's also reinforcement. That makes your armor / tools tougher to break. It needs a plate though. Any cast, as it says here, any cast. The clay casts do not count as casts, so you do need to have actual gold. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing. So we can't do that yet, we can't do that yet, or that, or that, or that. Even if we had any of the rest. What we can maybe do is this. No, we need quartz for that. For that one. These can be attached to your chest plate, so there's a Gauntlet of Dexterity, makes you attack faster, Gauntlet of Power makes you attack harder, and the Gauntlet of Far Reach makes you reach faster. So I would really like to have this one, so I can stand in the middle of the base and just reach the chest from here, for example. That would be quite cool. Frosty Souls, now we don't need any of that, so I think... Ooh, hard to get. For the armor, we're not going to do anything here. Let's have a quick look in Materials and Hue. For the modifiers for our tools. Why wouldn't we? There we go. If we want to have, I don't know, we want to do more damage, we want sharp. So for sharp, you just put any kind of quartz on your weapon. Has multiple levels. Each level that you upgrade will consume one of your modifiers. As opposed to luck, that has also multiple levels. So the more you put on there, the better your weapon gets in terms of adding fortune, fortune 1, 2, 3. But adding more lapis only uses one modifier. So this only ever uses one regardless of how much you put on there. So you might as well just put as much on there as you can, right? Then there is, first one is haste, redstone, increases attack speed or mining speed by a small amount. Multiple levels. This, as it doesn't say anything about not consuming more than one modifier, but should probably consume more than one modifier, so it's a bit of a thing. But we do have redstone now, and it might not be the worst idea to put that on there. These are very good for the hammer, height and width. It's the expander. Let's have a look into those and see if we can actually make those. Probably not. Missing those? Well, we have lapis, we're missing the slime ball, for which we need slime sapling. Same here. It's just rotated, right? Okay, so currently we're not going to put any modifiers on there. We're going to put away our books. I'm going to take these with me. I think we're good to go to have a look into the nether. We might want to have a bow, though. Do we have all the materials we need to make a bow? Some sticks? Anybody? Sticks and string. We'll probably find arrows on the ground. It's fine. Let's make a bow. I'm just too lazy to do it manually, that's why I always just look up the recipe. It is faster, believe me. If I were to do this manually, it would take longer. Arrows. Needs feathers, right? And flint. Any kind of feather. Oh, raven feather, twilight forest, lovely. If we had a mob farm, we probably wouldn't have an issue with both and feathers. So we are going to get to that as soon as possible. For now, go to the nether. Alright, be quiet, we're here. And as you can see, this is mining a 3x3 area by default. There is a place somewhere, right here. So, I'm a little weary. Let's do that. Let's get some blocks. Okay, cool. And get our cleaver ready. There's a pigman, we're not going to attack that guy. Nobody here. We did these 2 chests already, so let's just take that with us. It's way down. Nobody here. I hear magma slime. It's also pretty dark in here. Anybody? Nope. Okay. Yep, taking that. And yeah, iron for free, sure. Hammer doesn't do well as an axe, so I do have my Paxel on me. Actually, if you compare these two, 0.8 attack, 6 damage, 0.7 attack, 9 damage. So it's, it's not that much of a difference. Nobody here? Ooh, this fortress. Alright, looking good. As long as there's nobody here, I'm fine. Not that it helps putting these down. Not much anyway. Well, there's that guy. Let's see if we can surprise him. Hi. Don't. Ow. Ow. Come here, you kid. Nope, just stupid to hit. Come here. I should have brought some arrows, really. What are you, an ender orb? What do you do? Reusable ender pearl. I shouldn't have that on my hotbar, that's dangerous. Lot of elevation, yeah, I can't use that. Not right now. Ender book saves waypoints. That's quite nice. That is quite nice. And we can just keep the building blocks on me. That we probably need later on. I don't have any gold on me right now. Hello. Hello. Let's go down. Want some more chests. Hello, bats. Let's not go there. Not the best idea I ever had. Wasn't there another way down? Didn't I see? Yeah. Was this where we came from? Anyway. Oh, hello. You can't escape. Seems like you can. Oh, you! No, 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 no. That's exactly what I don't need. This guy is damaging enough. No! He actually did hit me. Damn it. Should eat something. Yeah, but we got some wither dust, which is actually quite nice. Now we just need to regenerate real quick, real fast. Also, inventory crafting table. Yeah, what did that do? I now have a 3x3 crafting table in my inventory. That's actually something I wanted to make a late order. Go on, shoot. Oh, I come for you. Give me a blaze rod. Did you? Yes, you did. Thank you. You're very kind. Wing charm gives slow fall after 6 blocks. Sure, taking it. Engraved thunder. And now I'm curious. Hold right click to charge. Find a target. That's not running away. Oh, come on. While it's charging, you can't move. Dang it. Uses up durability, it seems. Guess this is not rechargeable. Oh, but it does some tremendous amounts of damage. Look at that. Well, not tremendous, but good tremendous. It didn't drop anything, though. That's stuff I want. No, that's... Ah, wrong button. This is the button I wanted. Thank you. This too. Okay, I'm back here. I made it, sort of. As I can see, we're low on health. I've been eating non-stop to get that back up. Ran into some magma slimes and stuff like that. I mean, it was looking not too bad, I think. It's quite nice what we got. An emerald pickaxe? Yeah, sure, why not? Lots of durability. One more inventory crafting table, an ender wing prime, some gold horse armor, which we can probably melt down for some gold. That would be quite cool. Can we? Yes, look at that. 4 ingots, that's 2 casts. So we can make an ingot cast and maybe something else. That is awesome. That's quite good. We got 2 tools that I would like to use now. One is the Art of Elevation, which we touched base on last episode already, just briefly, and the Ender Book. Now, the Ender Book is a waypoint book, so you just stand here and say, new. And now we have a waypoint here. We click on that, we get teleported. I'm not 100% sure if that uses Ender Pearls to teleport or if it just does it. Doesn't say anything. And Cyclic hasn't been known for costing you a bunch of resources. So, it might be quite cool. And then there's this, and I do want to go up there. Hey, Pat. Hello. And see if we can get some resources. I mean, there's some cobalt over there, there's glowstone there, which we probably can't reach from here. It's probably a bad idea even trying. Let's see what's out here. Hi. Let's go back. Let's see how we can get up there. I want quartz. One of the main reasons I'm here is for quartz. So if I stand here and do that, we might die very fast. But the Ender Book should be able to put us back here. And then we can use the cake to get back home. Hopefully. We should have enough torches around here, so we should be fairly safe. Let's do something like that. Just because we can't reach that. Anyway, let's try that. Let's see. Hello! Ow. Ow! Don't! Don't! Good night. Who else? Oh, that guy. Stop shooting me! That's not nice. Ooh, there's all the things. I just want some of the stuff. Ah! You! That's even not nicer. Okay. Ah, too late. Okay, cool. Got my stuff back. Just back here. I did torch up the area. Kinda got lucky when I came back here after, stocking up on apples. They're gone again. Forget it. I didn't find that wither skeleton around here. Must have fallen to its death or whatever. That other mob with that rifle, that was still here, but I had this one, so I could shoot it first. That was quite nice. Let's see if I can hit you from here. Yes, I can. Since you can't see me, it will take you a while to react. And you're dead. Lovely. It's very noisy, though. So I did torch up the area. It's quite a big area. Let's start mining stuff. Because that's what we came here for, right? Don't vein mine. Not using this tool. Not a good idea. Quartz! That is one of the things we came here for. Also netherrack. Yes, I did want some of that as well, but it's secondary. I did have to pillar up, since I didn't have my lovely rod on me and all those things. Yeah, not a big deal. Hello? Okay, there's not much over there. We're gonna go and grab these 2 veins. I don't know if we can reach that glowstone. It's not really that necessary right now. I do want to get all the quartz I can get, though. Let's use this thing. Let's see if we can vein mine that very quick. Please don't explode. In some modpacks, that stuff explodes when you vein mine it. It's a bit weird. There was some over here. Yeah, right there. And I should probably switch off the axes. Just use them to torch off the area. And it's not perfect. We still have a chance that mobs spawn around here. But then again, we do have our waypoint book. So we can get back home. Let's just go up here. Yeah, we can also fall to our death. That's the thing. Anybody? I think over there somewhere is some quartz. Eh. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Ow, I hit myself. Don't you dare. Yeah, I'm with it. You got the high ground, frickin' Anakin. This stuff, Ardite, we want. It's just, we have nothing that can mine that right now, you see. It's not harvestable. So, not a thing. Same for that, the cobalt that everybody wants, including me. Because it makes for the loveliest mining tools. Well, where the hell are we? Well, in hell, obviously, that's what the waypoint says, right? That's pretty appropriate. I can't seem to find any more resources anytime soon around this area. Okay, how much do we have? 40? That's good. That's some blocks. I guess we can deal with that. And come back a little later. We have some more ranged weapons. Okay, let's see if we can get back. Hell. Wish. Did that consume anything? Well, we still have the Ender Orbs, and we didn't have any other Ender Pearls. Hello. So, no, it's good. That's why I pull it up. Doop. Let's go home. Alright, I think we did good, even though we died once, and now everybody's gonna scream, nah, you died, I wouldn't have. Yes, I know how that works. Okay, but we did get some soul sand, some nether brick, and some nether rack, and some quartz. All of which we're gonna need. Probably not all of which we're gonna need next episode, but all of which we're gonna need relatively soon. Lovely that that is growing. I need to repair my stuff. So since this is made out of cactus, mainly, okay. I need cactus to repair it, which makes it pretty good because we can just regrow that stuff, no problem at all. Anyway, that still looks stupid. I thank you for watching this episode, and I'm gonna see you right back. Well, yeah. You're gonna see me, I'm not gonna see you, not with this. I should make... I need an ender pearl. I need that vanishing potion. Or that invisible dye, or whatever it is. Right, next time, we're gonna build a mob farm. Yes, you want stuff. See you next time, have a good one, bye bye!